Alright, so here's one of the Blue Brenda girls. Oh my goodness, she's such a good girl. It's Ira. There's Princess. Alright. The battle of the stick. Okay, so I want to discuss, is it necessary to protection train your Cane Corso? In my opinion, no. I'm going to discuss a little bit about that here in this video. Okay, so been thinking about this, and I do get this question. The Cane Corso, I've been thinking about this, I get this question. The Cane Corso, in my opinion, does not need to be protection trained. Why? Why not? Well, the Cane Corso, as many of you may know by nature, is a naturally protective dog. It is a strong dog. As long as you control your dog and your dog listens to you, I do not believe that you would need to protection train your Cane Corso. Now, if you're purchasing a gun, should you go ahead and take a safety course? Absolutely. So, if you have the budget, do I recommend training? Absolutely. Basic protection training depends on the situation, but it should be an option. Why? Because you are then going to reinforce commands that will be useful, or maybe useful one day. But regardless, obedience is obedience, and I believe all obedience with this breed, and all breeds, however, it's more crucial with this breed because they're so powerful, is important. The Cane Corso, as many of you may know, is a dog that does require socialization. It is naturally weary of strangers, as many of you probably know already. So having a Cane Corso that is very disciplined for certain commands is definitely a plus. Let's show you some of the Corsos near me. We have two dogs here. Well, one puppy, one dog. We have Frankie, and he is growling at his friend. Frankie, no. Okay, so we had Frankie, who was giving his friend an attitude because she decided that she wanted to nip on his stick. Okay, now I wanted you to see that because, I mean, look at his demeanor, look at the way that he presented himself. He gave a warning. So, Frankie, no. You know, that's a very deep growl. Now, what if you can turn that growl on and turn that growl off? He's giving her a lot of warnings, you know, but this is play, by the way. If, let's say, you are, you know, someone is trying to break into your house, and then all of a sudden they hear not just a barking dog, but they hear, you know, a growl. Or let's say you're walking on the street, two people are approaching you, and you give the command and the dog starts to growl. So that is a form of protection training. There is commands where you'll go ahead and you'll give the dog a command, and the dog will get kind of riled up, maybe show its teeth. And these are canine training techniques. Police dogs are trained in this manner. So a certain degree, absolutely, of obedience training is necessary. Whether or not you want to go the next level is up to you. But does the Cane Corso need protection training? No. They don't need protection training. Is it helpful? Absolutely. There's two females playing. No! Stop the barking. Here's two females playing right here. the one, the smaller one, she does have a very big ego. So, the bigger one is very nice. She puts up and tolerates her very, very well. I wanted to go ahead and talk about when Capite was growling. He growled, and when I told him no, he stopped. That is very, very important. I don't care on the situation. The dog needs to obey, and that's very, very significant. If for some reason you had to stop your dog in a process of where the dog is just getting too aggressive, maybe, you know, someone enter your yard or whatever it is. Now, last but not least, point I want to make. If you have protection training credentials for your dog actually has credibility in the court of law. A friend of mine did point out a case where the dog bit an intruder. They actually tried to take the person to court because of the bite. The argument was the dog was trained for this type of situation and reacted appropriately. So because it was trained, it therefore reacted according to its training and is more qualified to be a guard dog. So I just wanted to throw that out there, that there are positives. There's also positives if you get, let's say, a Canine Good Citizen certificate, and you get a discount actually on your homeowner's insurance. So training is good. I would say very strict obedience training is a wonderful first start. And when I say protection training, I don't mean sending your dog off to like violently attack someone. We're just talking about some simple methods to reinforce in that dog that off command, okay? And also maybe to get riled up. So hope this helped. Just some thoughts today as I'm outside with the dogs. You are a naughty chick. Okay, that's, you have to go back, okay? You have to go back. You're naughty, you have to go back. You're a good girl. Don't go near them. And she's testing him again. Very rude. It's time to go back. All right, time for her to go back because she's being rude. All right, take care, everybody.